What is going on, y'all? This is Chris Saunders, aka CSProductions.29. You are loved, you are valued, and you are appreciated. We have finally gotten to the highly requested song. We are about to dive into Black by Dave off of the Psychodrama album. I believe this is the third track on the album, a highly requested song. So I'm excited about this one. I pulled it up here. It looked like it was released February 21st, 2019. So excited to dive into this one. I have the lyrics pulled up in front of me as well, but I did see there's a video. So we're going to try to go back and forth because often, you know, artists will try to have different meanings and things like that within their videos as well. Again, help me out with things don't miss, as well as if there's anything that really stood out to you. Let me know in the comment section down below, and you know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up and join the family. Hit that subscribe and bell notification. Greatly appreciate it. But without further ado, let us dive in. Dave Black. Horse out in the water. Get that fade.
Look, black is beautiful, black is excellent. Black is pain, black is joy, black is evident. It's working twice as hard as the people you know you're better than, cause you need to do double what they do so you can level them. Black is so much deeper than just African American. Our heritage been severed, you never got to experiment with family trees. Cause they teach you about famine and greed and show you pictures of our fam on their knees. Tell us we use.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I see what you all are talking about. I know why this was heavily requested. I recognize those first couple of lines, so I think this is the one that my younger brother, when all the nonsense and craziness last year in 2020 was going on, he had posted a snippet about Dave. If you haven't seen my other reactions, the first one, Psycho, go check it out. I mentioned this, and like the 10 seconds on Instagram, I think it was of those first two lines, but now I see why y'all have requested it. This is deep. This is
African American, our heritage been severed, you never got to experiment with family trees. Cause they teach you about famine and greed and show you pictures of our fam on their knees. Tell us we used to be barbaric, we had actual queens. Black is watching child soldiers getting killed by other children, feeling sick like, oh shit, this could have happened to me. Your mummy watching, telling stories about your dad and your niece. The blacker the berry, the sweet.
It's crazy. I'm not gonna touch on all these lines. So far, I would say it's pretty in your face. Like, it very clear. Just, man, this is one that we're gonna enjoy, just more so because there's so much that he's talking about here, calling out, right, and just his cadence of flow. I mean, he's doing it right. But I think one thing about this, it tells us we used to be barbaric. We had actual queens. Black is watching child soldiers getting killed by other children. I'm assuming referring to the bush in Africa and a lot of the instances of child soldiers, but then feeling sick, like this could have happened to me, and just understanding from, I don't know, help me out with some of his history and lifestyle, but at the same time, I mean, that could be related to whether it's in Africa and some of the child soldiers there, often referred to within the bush, I believe, but then also really just in the ghettos and systemic areas that Black people are often placed in within the United States, and I'm assuming the UK as well. And gangs and violence, it can also be related to child soldiers. But then also touching on the part, your mommy watching, telling stories about your dad and your niece. I'm taking that from there. I would say there's some stereotypes about Black fathers not being there for the kids, but for other reasons. But this more so being either from being killed through either having to be soldiers and being killed, or through police brutality or situations like that is kind of the reference he's kind of flipping it, of the mother having to raise the kid and tell stories about their dad. So this is deep. This is deep.
Your mummy watching, telling stories about your dad and your niece. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. The kid dies, the blacker the killer, the sweeter the news. And if he's white, you give him a chance, he's ill and confused. If he's black, he's probably armed, you see him and shoot.
It's crazy.
Black is growing up around the barbershop. Mummy saying stay away from trouble, you're in yard a lot. Studying for ages, appreciating the chance you got. Cause black is in your blood and you ain't even got the heart to stop. Black is stepping in for your mother because your father's gone, and standing by your children when you haven't proven karma wrong. Black is doing all of the above, then going corner shopping, trying to help a lady cross the road to have her walking off. Black is growing up around your family and making it, then being forced to leave the place you love because there's hate in it. People say you fake the shit, never stayed to change the shit, but black is being jealous, you'd be dead if you had stayed in it. Black is struggling to find your history or trace the shit. You don't know the truth about your race cause they're erasing it. Black has got a sour fucking flavor, here's a taste of it, but black is all I know, there ain't a thing that I would change in it.
Yo, this is deep, so much. I'm not gonna get into like some of my family history and things like that, but man, it's crazy, you know. And there's a lot of stories behind really everybody, but so much in what he's hitting here within folks. Like there's so much truth in stories that goes on, and every individual story is so unique. This is deep.
Here's a taste of it, but black is all I know, there ain't a thing that I would change in it.
Love this. Oh, is this Stormzy?
Look, black ain't just a single fucking color, man, there's shades to it. Her hair straight and thick, but mine's got waves in it. Black is not divisive, they've been lying and I hate this shit. Black has never been a competition, we all make this shit. Black is deadly. Black is when you're freezing in your home and you can't get sleep, but never feeling empty cause you got 20 cousins in your country living stress-free, walking for their water, daughter wrapped inside a bed sheet. Black is distant, it's representing countries that never even existed while your grandmother was living. Black is my Ghanaian brother reading into scriptures, doing research on his lineage, finding out that he's Egyptian. Black is people naming your countries and what they trade most. Coast of Ivory, Gold Coast, and the Grain Coast, but most importantly to show how deep all of this pain goes. West Africa, Benin, they called it Slave Coast. Black is so confusing cause the culture they're in love with it. They take our features when they want and have their fun with it. Never seem to help with all the things we know would come with it. Loud in our laughter, silent in our suffering. Black is being strong.
Yo, he's spitting. Oh man, he's spitting some deep stuff. He's spitting some deep stuff. This is one where you just, especially if it's something that you're unfamiliar with or haven't experienced it personally or just don't know from history, this is one just put on a repeat, listen, and then have questions. Just do some research and dig in, man. He's spitting some stuff here.
With it. They take our features when they want and have their fun with it. Never seem to help with all the things we know would come with it. Loud in our laughter, silent in our suffering. Black is being strong inside the face of defeat. Poverty made me a beast. I battled the law in the streets. Well, you will struggle, but your struggle ain't a struggle like me. Or how could it be when your people gave us the odds that we beat? I mean, fucking hell. What about our brothers that are stuck in jail that could have bust the bell? They held a burden, gotta live with it. Black is being guilty until proven that you're innocent.
Crazy.
Black is saying free my fucking niggas stuck inside in prison cells. They think it's funny, we ain't got nothing to say to them. Unconditional love is strange to them, it's amazing. And black is like the sweetest fucking flavor, here's a taste of it. But black is all I know, there ain't a thing that I would change in it.
Yo. Man, that's crazy. What a song, man. That's deep. That's one. Man, I don't have words to say. There's just so much truth here, and it's interesting. Just so many people have unique stories. And I think that's one thing that's been helpful to me, regardless of who it is. Culture, ethnicity, race, whatever the case may be. I think just having a position to be open and listen and see where people are coming from, I think has, and then respecting the person and hearing them out, and then having dialogue and conversation is so important. And so that's all I'll really add to that song. Let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. This track's a banger. This is an absolute banger, and there's just so much truth in it. I think one thing that really just the way the song was produced, I don't really think it matters, even though it was done beautifully. It was more so about the poetry and the message behind this song, because just some history within African American culture, Black culture, is through suffering, right? Creating hymns and spirituals and poetry and things like that to help people get through certain situations. And that's exactly how I kind of relate to this. Of this, you could tell from not only the lyrics, but how the song was produced and his flow and how he communicated the message, that there is, there's a lot of hurt. And then there's also, so much truth in the message that he's communicating, for not only for himself, but then also for so many people. And so just a beautiful song. Thank you for the suggestion. Took a long time, but man, just loving this Psychodrama album is absolutely the truth. And it's crazy because this was, I believe this was, as I mentioned earlier, February 19th, February 21st, 2019, something along those lines of 2019. And then we know about 2020 and just everything that happened and all the things that are so prevalent within our cultures really across the world, not just the US. And so I would hope that if you're stumbling upon this video now in 2021 or whenever this may be, that you just be open to dialogue, right? Listening. And this goes both ways, just listening and hearing people out, having a conversation, and being willing to listen and dialogue with people that may have different opinions or views or different experiences than yourself, even if it's something that may not be familiar with or may not fully understand. So that's all I say to that. That's Black by Dave, an amazing song. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know in the comment section down below just some things, and if you're willing to share some experiences or things that you've learned through dialogue, let me know in the comment section down below. I think that could be really cool for us to discuss there. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification so you never miss a video in the future. I will see you on the next one. Peace.